Hello and welcome to LearnPythonTutorial.com, and today we're going to talk about the float built-in function. The float built-in function converts integers or strings to floating point numbers. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. First, the syntax of the function is float parentheses parentheses. Pretty simple, right? Within the parentheses we add a argument, which can be either an integer or a string. So let's go ahead and put 5. Hit return, and we get a floating point number. So if it's an integer, it's just going to add a decimal and a 0. It's not going to add anything more. So let's see what kind of type this is right here. And how do we do that? Let's assign a variable to float 5, hit return. Alright, so now A is pointing to the object that was converted by float 5, which should be 5.0. So we go type parentheses A, parentheses, hit A, or hit enter, I'm sorry, not A, and you get a floating point number. So it converts the integer to a floating point number. To check this, we put 5 in here. If we do type 5, we're going to get integer. So it does actually convert this to 5.0, and it's actually a floating point number. So that's how Python's going to handle it. Now, how about converting a string? Well, same thing we do with an integer. We just do float, and we're going to do string. We'll do 7. Close this out. Hit return. We get 7.0. So what happened here? Well, it takes the string and converts it to a float. Pretty simple. So we can also check this with a b equals float. Then make the string that contains 7. Close out that float. Hit return. Type parentheses, or not, yeah, parentheses, B. It's early in the morning here. Type B, hit return, and we got a float. Okay, we can also check to see what kind of type the string is, which is 7. Oops. Oh, sorry about that. Let's fix that. Return, and we got a string. Sorry, I had to pause the video. My son woke up. So basically, the float function, the built-in function here, will just change integers or strings to floating point numbers. Basically, it just adds a decimal and a 0, and that's how we get our floating point numbers. If you have any questions, please leave a comment on YouTube or on our website at learnpythontutorial.com, and we'll see you in the next one.